Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all the brand new New Year's resolution cards coming out today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM, looking at what all of them look like when they are evoed and which ones are worth picking up in today's drop. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help me push towards the 17,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. We got 15 cards today, 5 sapphires, 5 rubies, 5 amethysts, 5 diamonds, and 2 pink diamonds, so I guess 14 cards. But they all evo up to a tier above, except for the pink diamonds, which will evo up 1 overall. And I'm excited to see what these evo cards are really looking like and what those stats and bad changes are. So first card is Bones Highland, 6'2", 6'9" wingspan, great wingspan, a little short at PG. He does go to Ruby, and all he gets is playmaking. I actually thought he would get defense, but he got playmaking, 90 speed, 89 3 ball. Not a great slasher, great playmaking and shooting badges, but unfortunately not much defense on this card. I kind of was expecting him to have decent playmaking on the base card, and then just to get added defense was what I was really kind of expecting, but apparently that is not the case. So this Bones Highland is a little bit disappointing, I'll be honest, but that's okay, because there's a bunch of other good cards in this drop, including this Mitchell Robinson. Hopefully he gets shooting. He does get shooting, I thought so. Plus 39 mid-range, plus 53 ball, 85 standing and driving dunk, 90 interior, 84 vertical, 84 steal, 90 block. Unfortunately, 73 speed is a little low. That's my biggest complaint with the card, is that his speed rating is a little low. Playmaking badges aren't great either, but at least he's going to be able to shoot a wide open 3. Finishing wise, he's going to dunk the ball quite well, and defensively, he will be very good as well. On the interior, the speed might be a little bit low, but as a whole, I think the card's pretty good. Generally, Mitchell Robinson's release is pretty good as well, so actually, I'm a big fan of this card, and I think really good inside big despite not having the greatest speed. Herb Jones, similarly, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, gets shooting boost. Defensively, he's already great. Really great all-around defensive badges, but also now has very good shooting badges, including basically all the gold shooting badges you could ask for. 82 speed, 80 speed with ball, 80 driving dunk, 88 3 ball. Really good defender. Ball handling is going to require him to get a speed boost or a ball handling badge, plus have Coach Tony if he's going to be able to time burst. So that's unfortunate. He doesn't have anchor or brick wall either. We'll see what his release looks like. LeBron dribble style is good. I don't think he's going to be much of a shot creator at all, but I do think he'll be able to hopefully at least have a good release, so he'll be able to hit wide open, and he'll be a really good defender. So an impactful 3-and-D shooting guard is what I'm thinking he looks like for a budget card. So for 4,200 MT, which is what he costs, that's pretty solid. He and Mitchell Robinson both looking really good. Pat Bev, JJ Redick, and Kenyon Martin are the rubies. They go to amethyst, and 6'2" with a 6'6" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere. 87 speed, gets 3-point boosts, including silver limitless range, off edge, and 3 bunch of gold badges. Gets some finishing badge boosts as well, which even though he doesn't actually really have much slashing ability whatsoever, I guess that is better than nothing. Defensively, he is going to have half clamps. He's going to have gold anchor. He's going to be a really impactful defensive card. Playmaking badges are pretty good as well. Really, the things he's missing handles for days. That's a big badge. And the slashing ability. I wish he had handles for days because I kind of need that for his movement. But outside of that, I really do think this card looks pretty darn good. I can live without the slashing because he's an impactful defender, but I do kind of wish that he could play make a little bit better. Kenyon Martin is 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, and he gets shooting boosts. Silver limitless, corner specialist on Hoff, gold catch and shoot, claymore, deadeye, green machine, guard up, silver blinders, Hoff rebound chaser, gold anchor, brick wall, chase down, interceptor, pogo, stick post, lockdown. Pretty good defender. No clamps though, but that is okay. Defensively, he's going to rebound quite well. He's got pretty good speed. He'll shoot the ball pretty well, and he's very athletic. Hoff posterizer, gold finishing badges across the board. Shooting badges look pretty good. This is a pretty complete card outside of not having clamps and not being the greatest playmaker at the power forward position, but I do think he's a pretty good card. Trey Escape is very good, but the basic dribble style isn't awesome. He does have a high enough ball handle time and burst, though. I think he'll be pretty solid, honestly. As an evo card for 10k MT at power forward, this is a really solid at budget power forward for sure. And then JJ Redick, I'm assuming his is either slashing or, well, there you go. You got speed excel and driving dunk boosts, plus 70 driving dunk, gets Hoff limitless catch and shoot and posterizer, as well as gold bulldozer, fast twitch, precision dunker. So he's got the key finishing badges I need. Shooting badges are great. He also gets gold speed booster and blow by. Defensively does not have much of anything yet, though, so this is not a card that I'd really recommend using much online at only 6'3" at shooting guard without any sort of defense. Offensively, this card's going to be super awesome and super fun, so he's probably going to be a really good offline card with a great release, great slasher, all that type of stuff. Online, though, he's a little undersized, doesn't have the defense. I wouldn't really recommend using that JJ Redick card. Dikembe Mutombo is 7'2", 7'6" wingspan. Absolutely incredible defensive center, of course. Really, really good dunker, but now he can shoot as well. Bronze limitless, bronze dead eye, silver blinders, gold guard up, Hoff catch and shoot, Claymore corner specialist, and green machine. Hoff anchor box up, he's chase down rush, post lockdown, rebound chaser, gold brick wall interceptor. Doesn't have clamps. That's about the only defensive badge that I'd say is really, really key that he doesn't have. Doesn't have any playmaking badges, which is kind of unfortunate, and no ball handling ability, but he's got decent speed. He is a capable enough shooter now, and he can defend his absolute butt off. This is a 3-and-D interior center, if that kind of makes sense. He's not going to give you much in the in-between, but he'll be able to knock down his open threes, and then he's going to dominate on the interior on both ends of the court. It's an interesting card for sure. I'm not certain it's an incredible card, but I think he's going to be one of the better centers in the game. At least I'd say at a very minimum, he's Patrick Ewing level. So top 5-ish center in the game, I think, is probably what you're looking like at with that Dikembe Mutombo because of his defensive ability, in addition to being able to shoot the ball now. Jordan Poole's a 6'4" point guard who can now defend his absolute butt off. Even with gold clamps, no anchor, no brick wall, he's much better defensive than you would ever expected on a Jordan Poole card because of this Evo, obviously. Shooting badges on him are very good. Playmaking badges are decent, but silver speed booster, I'd like to see that a little higher, but I can work with the playmaking badges. They're not bad. Finishing-wise, 75 driving dunk, no posterizer, bulldozer, or precision dunker, but I can, again, live with that as well. He's got good speed, good shooting ability, decent movement, Dame dribble style, John Wall escape are some pretty good sigs there. I mean, I don't know. I will definitely try this card out. 42 KMT for a guy who can evo all the way up to this card at the point guard position at 6'4" is actually a really, really good looking card. He's intriguing, and it's a card that I will do a gameplay on at some point because I think there's potential for him to be pretty good. Him and Mutombo both 42 KMT feels like a really good deal. Also, Rodman also feels like a really good deal. 6'7", 7'3" wingspan, 91 speed, 88 3-ball, 89 mid-range, 95 driving and standing and 85 driving dunk. Incredible, versatile defender, 90+ across the board, and an elite rebounder. I mean, when you look at this Rodman card, gold limitless range, half catch, corner slipper, off ball, gold agent, 3 blinders, claymore, deadeye, guard up. And then you look at the defense. This card plays on every squad, honestly. I'm going to be honest. This is the second best small forward in the game after LeBron, probably. His defensive impact on both ends of his defensive impact is going to be absolutely insane. He's going to be able to guard 1 through 5 at a high level, defend on the interior incredibly well. And then he's going to be offensively. I understand the release isn't the best, but shooting-wise, he's going to be very, very capable off the catch and shoot. And then he can attack the floor, or he can attack the cup with the dribble as well. 86 ball handle is high enough to time burst, even without speed booster. You add bailout break starter with him having 91 speed, and his player build, like, he's going to burst pretty well. Just a really impactful defensive card. The fact you can play him at small forward as well, I think, makes him incredibly good. This is one of the best cards from today's drop, 100%. D'Angelo Russell is a 94 overall PG at 6'4", 6'9" wingspan. He has 91 speed, 89 excel, 93 ball, 75 driving dunk, gets significant defensive stat boosts with his Evo. Shooting badges are quite solid, as well as the playmaking badges, all very, very good. He's got half agent, 3 blinders, deadeye, handles for days, among others. But then also gets clamps, glove, and ankle brace as well. Silver challenger and off-ball pest, or gold challenger, off-ball pest. Silver interceptor, pick dodger, post lockdown. Like a pretty good card all the way around. Just again, no bulldozer, precision dunker, post dodger. So he doesn't have the key slashing badges, which doesn't shock me. But MJ dribble style is good. His escape, I think, is pretty decent. Oh, actually, Luka escape isn't that good, but his slide, I think, is pretty good. Normal leaner is obviously fine. His release is meh. I just think he's okay. I don't think he looks incredible. I will say the fact that you can buy 157K, again, that's a diamond that can evo to pink diamond. These prices are pretty reasonable today. 42K for these amethysts, and then these 157K for these diamonds is a little more expensive, but it's not as expensive as they would have been. And they do evo to pink diamond, so that's pretty fire. 6'9", 6'11" wingspan for Blake at the power forward position, and his defense, his boost is also defensive. He gets half anchor, pogo stick, post lockdown, workhorse, silver box or gold box at beast, brick wall, interceptor, rebound chaser, silver clamps, glove, and off-ball pest on bronze. Playmaking badges are pretty good, even with no speed booster. I mean, he's actually going to be a decent enough playmaker at the power forward position. 86 ball handle, the ability to attack off the dribble a little bit, or attack off the dribble a little bit. He rebounds quite well. He's super duper athletic, incredible slasher, incredible finisher at the rim, obviously. And then really, really good shooter as well, or capable enough shooter as well. 86 3-ball, pretty good release. Like, this is a really well-rounded power forward card. He can shoot the ball well. He's super athletic, and he's going to defend his butt off. Little small at 6'9", but with this Evo, it makes Blake Griffin a lot more viable and a lot better than he probably would be as a general card at this point in the year because of how impactful he is going to be on the defensive end of the court. And then we have Dirk, who is kind of weird to me. 7'7" wingspan, power forward center, hotspots from everywhere. His boost doesn't boost his speed, excel, or speed with ball whatsoever. He just gets a vertical standing and driving dunk boost. Makes him an incredible dunker for sure. 95 shot three as well with absolutely insane shooting badges, but defensively he's not insane. I mean, he's got half pogo stick, gold brick wall and box up, he's silver anchor, chase down, interceptor, rebound chaser, and post lockdown. No clamps, glove, challenger, anything like that. No speed booster, no bulldozer. He does have the finishing badges outside of that though, because of the shooting, because of the boost on him, which is really nice. I do wish he could do a little bit more shot creation ability, and I don't like the fact that his animations haven't changed at all. I don't think this Dirk is exceptional, but I do think he'll be pretty good. His spin jumper is really good. He's got some pretty glitchy animations. I mean, Dirk as a whole is a really good looking card. I just think he's going to be a little small, and I think, unfortunately, he's also going to struggle a little bit on the defensive end at times, which is unfortunate because 95 three ball, 95 standing, 95 driving dunk is pretty crazy, but he's not quite fast enough, and I don't think his animations are quite good enough either, which is real disappointing. It looks like animations are not changing today, at least from what I can tell right now on 2KDB, and if that's the case, that's a little unfortunate. Pink Diamond prices at 262,500 MT. I am totally fine with that. When diamonds first came out, the first Bible diamond was MJ for what, 275K. So the first Bible pink diamond being cheaper than that is honestly great. Totally cool with these prices staying like this as we move out to pink diamond. Hopefully this continues the rest of the year. As long as it stays under 300K for the Galaxy Opals and eventually for the Dark Batters at the end of the year, I am totally cool with it. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan for Clay. His boost, I'm sure, is slashing ability, and it is plus 30 driving dunk. He has half posterizer, gold aerial wizard, bulldozer, fast twitch, precision dunker. Shooting badges are obviously insane. Playmaking badges pretty good as well, including gold blow by, speed booster, unpluckable, silver handles for days, gold bailout, and break starter. Half challenger clamps. He's got silver anchor even, which is nice. Gold pogo stick, post lockdown, interceptor, ankle braces. Really not missing much actually. He's a very complete, very well-rounded card. At the power forward position, or at the shooting guard position, he's even got half white right stick ripper and gold 94 feet fast feet as well. So pretty versatile, pretty good defender. Really only missing brick wall and a movable enforcer on that end of the court. And then he offensively can drive at an incredibly high level. He's fast. He's not insanely fast, and his ball handling doesn't jump off the page at you, but he's going to give you enough of that to where the shooting and the slashing are both going to be exceptional, in addition to the perimeter defense. And it's going to make him one of the best shooting guards in the game. LeBron dribble style, his own release. His animations are fine, but not insane. I would say he's going to be up there with the best shooting guards in the game, but I probably still don't think, I mean, he doesn't overtake Kobe, and I don't know if he overtakes guys like Jimmy Butler and Ron Artest. I think that could be pretty close, and I think that's going to be the second tier category that this Klay Thompson card is in, where he's in the top 5, but he's not number 1. And then we have Luka, who unfortunately is also, it looks like, not getting his animations changed, which hurts the card a lot. 6'7", 6'11", wingspan, hotspots from everywhere, 15 Hall of Fame badges. He gets huge defensive boosts, including half clamps, a gold ankle braces, challenger, chase artist, glove, interceptor, off ball, pass, pick dodger, post lockdown, workhorse, silver anchor, menace, pogo stick, bronze rebound chaser, no brick wall, but that's basically it in terms of badges that he doesn't have. He doesn't have 94 feet or right stick ripper or movable enforcer either, but he's got gold speed booster, unpluckable, triple strike, physical handles, all that type of stuff, blow by, break starter, bailout, Hoff handles for days, hyperdrive, dimer, agent 3 blinders, catch and shoot, deadeye, limitless range, open look, spot finder. A lot of good badges on this card. Even silver precision dunker and posterizer, 80 driving dunk. Like, he's a pretty darn good card. Hoff whistle, 90 speed, 96 3 ball. His numbers, his stats, his badges, all the way around, really well rounded. Big PG who can defend at a high level at 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. There's a lot to like about this Luka. There's one thing not to like. His animations aren't very good. His fade isn't great. His release is kind of slow. His movement is not elite either. Unfortunately, despite Luka having some of the very best stats and badges in the game at the point guard position, I don't know how great this card really is, simply because of the fact that he just doesn't have that great of animations. And I think that is kind of going to be a consistent theme with some of these cards today. Guys like Luka, even Klay to a lesser extent, Dirk, kind of D'Lo. Matumbo and Rodman's releases aren't very good. Even Poole. Like, a lot of these guys don't have great animations, and unfortunately, I think that's going to hold some of these cards back from really reaching their full potential. Doesn't mean they're not still going to be good cards, because I do still think there's a lot of good cards in today's drop. But I think in terms of the top end cards, they're not quite there. Unless you see some animation changes today, I just don't think they're going to be quite there, and that's unfortunate because these are my two favorite players of all time. And it looks like Dirk and Luka might be a bit disappointing. I was really leaning towards hoping for some animation changes today. I kind of thought this would be the day, and I guess it is still possible because I don't know if we would see animation changes in the Evos on 2KDB this early anyway, but I think it's looking unlikely if we're going to get any sort of animation changes, and I think that might prevent some of these cards from being quite as usable and quite as good as we were hoping. But with that being said, that is still going to do it for this video. Let me know who y'all excited about today, and if y'all did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.